Hey everybody, and welcome to YouTube. My name's Tom, and thanks for joining me here on my live stream tonight. This is really exciting for me. This is actually my very first live broadcast thing here on YouTube. So tonight I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If this is the first time you visited, thanks so much for coming, and for those of you who watch regularly, a great welcome to you. A lot of difficult things going on in the world obviously at the moment, so tonight we're not going to talk about anything except good stuff and hopefully some great music. So this evening I'd like to play for you some music out of my piano book series. I'm a published composer, and tonight we're going to be playing some music from Pianistic, which is a book, the first book in the series, and this is all music that I've composed mostly for the piano. So hopefully you're going to enjoy some of the music. Stop me waffling on. Let's swing it down here to the piano, and we're going to kick off with a little jazzy number here, folks, and I'll tell you about the books as we're going along. And this is a little number called Strollin. A 1, 2, 3, and... There we go. So that's a little number called Strollin, and it's just a nice simple little piece in the first book in the Pianistic series. Now these piano books I'm really proud of, because for many years I've written music for the piano, for the organ and so on, and I was lucky to get the chance to self-publish my books, and so they're beautifully bound with these beautiful shiny covers. They're ring bound as well, and inside we've got performance notes, and there are 10 pieces in each book. Now Pianistic, the one without the number, is the first one in the series, so it has a slightly simpler selection of pieces. So it's great for if you want to perhaps get some new music in your collection. What a great time maybe to buy yourself a new music book. So I'm going to be playing some of the pieces tonight. If you're interested in treating yourself to one of the books, head over to my website, tomhorton.co.uk, and you can order via the website. I can ship the books around the world. So let's crack on with something a little softer now. I'm going to turn some of the pages here, and we're coming from my music studio here in the east of England this evening, and welcome if you're just joining us. So when I write pieces, a lot of people ask me, well, where do you get your inspiration from? Well, it comes from all different places, walks of life, friends, family, places that you go. And this particular one, I simply heard this word, Flaner. I think I'm pronouncing it right. Perhaps the French speakers among you can pronounce that, Flaner. It literally means in French, to wander, okay? And it's just a very dreamy little piece. Have a listen. Here we go. This is Flaner from Pianistic. That's one of my favourites actually in the book. It literally means to wander. So there's lots of slowdowns and stops and pauses. So it's like someone taking a walk and you know, sort of stopping to admire things. Hello, Fong Nyong Nyong. I hope I pronounced your name right. That says lovely. Thank you very much indeed. You're very kind. So the idea of the pianistic books when I wrote the books was, well, I thought I teach piano. I've played a lot of piano books in my life, used a lot of books, and there's a lot of books out there. There's some very good books. There are some books I think that are a bit bland in how they arrange, you know, popular songs, and I thought, well, why don't I have a go at compiling the pieces I've written over the years into a piano book series, and that's how Pianistic came about. Now, as well as having the books beautifully ring bound, what I also have done is have put chord symbols in. So that means that if any of you out there play the organ or the keyboard, you can adapt these pieces very easily for that. And don't forget, if you want to order these pieces in the books are available via my website, tomahorton.co.uk, and we can ship the books anywhere in the world, and you can order via the website just by going to the music book section. The music we're playing tonight are compositions that I've written, and this is from the first book in the series, Pianistic. So welcome to those of you who've just joined us. Hope you're all safe and well, and let's carry on with the music. Now, a lot of my pieces, as I say, I get ideas from things, and I go to a town quite regularly, which is called Southwold. Now, Southwold is in the east of England. It's a very famous seaside town. A lot of things happen there. The most famous thing is there's a brewery, some things ever change, called Adnams. They make beer. And there's also a cracking little cinema there called the Electric Picture Palace, where I play the organ. The sea area around there is called the North Sea, and there's a little area around Southwold called Sol Bay. There was a very famous naval battle there with the Spanish several hundred years ago, and so it's a very calm place. It's lovely just to go and walk the beaches, wander around the town. It's very Suffolk, Southwold. It's a gorgeous town. Any of you in England ever yet to visit there, please do. It's well worth the trip. So I thought, well, I spend a lot of my time in Southwold throughout the year playing the organ, doing pantomime, various things, but it's just nice to go there sometimes for a little relaxing day out with the family. So here we go with another piece, this one again written by my good self. Here's my piano, and here is Sol Bay Solitude. Enjoy. That's a real favourite of mine as well. I did write the thing, so of course I am biased. Hello Tom, lovely to see you. Thanks very much for getting in touch. Tom in the United States, and also all the other folks who are sending messages as well. Thanks for watching. So those pieces all come from the first book in the Pianistic piano series. It's a really nice book, very pleased with it. There's also other pieces in the book as well. There's disco. The front of the book actually has some very useful performance notes, so it tells you all about the pieces as you're playing them as well. And of course, it's a great time to add a new book to your collection, folks. So if you play the piano This is a wonderful new book. I'm really proud of it, and of course, as a composer, it's great to know there are a few hundred of these books out there, but they're fairly new on the market. So if you're interested in buying a book, please do head to tomhorton.co.uk. If you'd like to support me, of course, it is a difficult time for musicians at the moment, and the great thing is I've got these books in stock and we can ship them around the world, and just head to the website tomhorton.co.uk to place your order. So thank you very much indeed. And for those of you who watch my channel on a regular basis, I will be doing some live streams coming very soon with hints and tips. We'll be doing some performance, also doing some live Q&A as well, so we'll have a chat about that in the coming weeks as well. Now, in the first book, there's also two pieces which I've done an arrangement of. Now, when you arrange a piece of music, you take a piece that someone else has written and do a different version of it. Now, if you normally do that with someone's piece, you have to pay the owners copyright fees, except if the piece is in the public domain. That means it's outside of copyright. This one's a couple hundred years old, so this one's nicely safe. And this is a Spanish number, very popular, famous piece around the world. This is called La Paloma, arranged by myself, Tom Horton, from Pianistic. Enjoy! So that's a lovely piece, La Paloma, written by Sebastian Heredia, I think you pronounce his name. Very famous piece, and that's my arrangement of that in the book. So in Pianistic Book 1, we've got 10 pieces. We've got March of the Quavers, which is like a Baroque style sort of piece. That goes a bit like this. We've got Strollin, that we heard at the beginning, little jazzy number. We've got La Paloma. We've got a disco number, Rainbow Sorbet. Has this driving bass, so that's good fun. And we've got Bill Bailey, another arrangement, a nice fun number called A Penguin's Curiosity. That's quite a kooky piece. Flaner, the French one, Solitude, Solitude, and one or two others as well. Now, all these pieces you can see samples of and also hear demo tracks if you head to my website, tomhorton.co.uk. As a composer, the only way I can get these books out is if lovely people like you perhaps treat themselves to the book. So whilst things are going on, we're all stuck at home. If you want to treat yourself to a book, you can order one, I can ship it to you. But I'm going to do a little special offer. Not only will we get a signed copy of the book, but you'll also get free of charge a Tom Horton audio CD, one of my CD albums. This one's on a Wurlitzer, and that will also be autographed and included with any purchase of a Pianistic music book, completely free of charge, and that'll be my little gift to you. So sincerely hope you'll consider supporting me as a musician and a composer at this time. So do head to the website tomhorton.co.uk. And as I say, you can listen to demo tracks of all the pieces and also see some samples of the scores to get an idea. But Pianistic, the first book, Pianistic, which is the one without the number, if you've been playing piano for maybe like a year and a half or so, maybe just after grade 1 level, getting towards grade 2, this book will take you up to about grade 3 sort of level. So those are the kind of the levels of the pieces, but it's really, I think it's a fantastic book, and they're interesting pieces. My students really love them, but then they are biased. But it's nice to finally, after many years of writing, to get these books put together, and this is the first time I'm sort of sharing them with the folks around the world. So as I say, thank you so much for taking the time to watch. But do head to the website, and we'll also be doing some of the other books in the Pianistic series. We've also got Pianistic Book 1, which is kind of grades 3 to 5, some more slightly more advanced pieces, and then if you want something a bit more challenging, there's Pianistic Book 2, which goes right up to the top grade 8 level, so those are very, very nice. Now my YouTube channel is called, sorry, I keep bending down picking up bits of paper. My YouTube channel is called Keyboard Skills Pro. If you're new here, perhaps you'd like to hit the subscribe button. That way you'll be able to keep in touch with all my videos. There's lots of videos on here with tuition, videos on piano, keyboard, organ, theatre organ, music theory, there's performance, there's loads of stuff. So do take a look around the channel once you've finished here. Do keep playing your music, folks. It keeps us all well and fit and healthy, and in a time like this, of course, it's a wonderful wellness for us all. So thank you so much. This has been great fun. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had a blast, and my pleasure to share with you my compositions. It's always a hard thing for an artist to share something that they've created, because it's open to criticism. But you don't have to like my music. There's lots of other music in the world. There's the Beatles. You can go and listen to whatever you want. But if you've enjoyed what you heard tonight and you play the piano, you might want to get yourself a book to enjoy at home whilst things are going on. And don't forget, not only can you get this from me and get it anywhere, I can say anywhere in the world, you also get a free CD at this time. So hopefully you'll take a look at the website. So I'm going to finish off with this, folks. We'll see you soon. Take care of yourselves. We'll be doing more live streams. We've got some performance stuff planned. We've got keyboard. So lots of great things coming up, as well as all the normal tuition videos. So thanks ever so much to all of you who've sent messages. Sorry I can't respond to you all, but thank you so much for your interest. And thanks to all of you for watching and supporting me in my musical endeavours. Really do appreciate it. Particularly like to say a big hello to all my patrons on patreon.com who each month support me with a patronage. Perhaps you'd like to join them. Visit patreon.com, search for Keyboard Skills Pro, and each month you can sign up and make a contribution to support the production of the videos on the channel. And you can also get bonus PDFs and other extra goodies as well. So thanks so much for watching, folks. Let's finish off with this last number. I'm married, as my wife constantly reminds me, and we have 2 children and also a cat, and we all live here in the east of England. And this is the last number in the book from Pianistic. This is called Smiley Face, and this was written as a little gift to my daughter Abigail, who's just turned 3, and she is a very smiley, happy little girl. So this was written for her when she was born, and of course we had to include it in the book. So I'll say thank you very much, folks. Cheers for listening. Take care of yourselves, and we'll finish off with Smiley Face. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, folks. Music from myself, composer Tom Horton, and that's all the music that you've heard tonight there. Some of those are from Pianistic, the first book in the Pianistic piano series. I'm really proud of that. Thank you so much, Fionn. That's very kind of you. And thanks again once to all of you for watching. And sincerely hope you keep well. And we'll see you soon here on YouTube for another live stream. Many, many thanks. Take care and all the best.